Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Good Morning Soul. My name is Soul, and today we're looking at the final episode of Love, Death, and Robots Season 3. I know I got it on 1.5 speed, but this feels like it was already on 1.5 speed. This is Jibaro. Spoilers out the gate. This might be my favorite episode. I know it's my favorite episode of this season. It might be my favorite episode in general. It's about a knight who is deaf, and they're basically attacking this lake spirit. It's like an enchantress woman doing like these funky dances and doing these war cries, these war screeches like a siren, luring men to their death, making them fucking riddled with madness or exploding their eardrums. And obviously the screeches don't really work on the deaf guy, at least initially that's what we think. And so there's like a weird standoff between the two of them where he's kind of like getting his bearings, understanding what's happening. He's a lone survivor now. It's just him and these horses, but he runs away. He's gonna come back, and he realizes that, she's filled with jewels up the fucking ass. He's gonna be a rich man, so he goes back. And before we say what happens there, I'm just gonna comment on the editing, and the art style. I was watching YMS, Adam from YMS. He's doing like a watch along for this. I was watching it for the past 2 or 3 episodes, and the guy he was streaming with was saying like, "Oh, he looks like a Dragon Age character." And the animation, it's very distinct, but I don't think I've seen anything else quite like it. And it's just because the editing kind of matches up with it. Like, there's a weird, almost Dark Souls vibe to the animation. And on top of that, they move very realistically. The way he's, fumbling about, how he just sat down with the sword, and her dance skills, those are all very realistic. But she disturbs him in his slumber. Her relationship to him seems a little interesting. Maybe she really does want some companionship or something. I don't know what the fuck she's doing right now, but she basically seems like she's trying to fuck him. And they do have this kind of weird little awkward sex scene where they both seem like they're kind of into it for a second, but she kisses him and her fucking mouth is just jewels, so it fucks up his mouth. And then they pretty much kind of start fighting from there, and he just bashes her fucking head in and basically kills her. He goes to town and starts ripping every single jewel off of her, puts it all on this magic carpet like he's an American Psycho. He's a fucking sociopath. And rips every single jewel off of her, makes this terrible decision where he pushes her back into the water. Again, she's like a lake spirit or something, I would imagine. Even just the bloodshot in the eye, her makeup. I love the style going on here, man. And the location. This is beautiful. Everything about this is beautiful. But yeah, this is the weird sex scene. We can dance around here a little bit. Yeah. Breaks all the jewels off here. A lot of gore. We can try to avoid that if we can. But she gets back her powers and lures him back. He gets the madness, and he's just running around this little woodland area, just fumbling, blood loss, madness. You know how it is. And the lake, it's like this heart-shaped lake, and it's filling with blood red water. I assume to reference if she's a part of the lake, then the lake is hurt. The lake is injured. And she pulls him back, and they have this big standoff, and she's basically falling apart, like trying to do her dance. Like she's all naked. Like she just wakes up and she's like naked and she's like, oh God. But she's still trying to do her dances. It's just not the same. You know, she's in a lot more of an innocent state. She's in a lot more pain. And that's why it kind of feels like this battle. Like she's just like, come here, you son of a bitch. And he's lost his fucking mind. He's on the cusp of getting rich or die trying, and part of it, like at the beginning of the story, he felt kind of like a good man. Like you didn't really know him too well. If anything, there's a complaint. That's kind of, I wish there was more on the main character here. Like great facial animations. Though. Look at that. The editing again. It feels like you're watching it on fast forward a little bit. Especially since I sped it up. Look at that. And it ends with him dying. He sinks, and he's wearing armor. He's walking into deep water, and he dies. And then you see as he falls to his death that there is just a collection of skeletons down there, and he has joined them. Probably put up more of a fight than most of them, but yeah, he's just another dead man at the bottom of this lake. Great ending. Great story. Animation, the style, everything about this one really hit. I was really invested. It wasn't boring for even a moment. And that's really all I gotta say about this one. Let me know your thoughts down below. We had a good season. If there's a season 4, then I'll see you then. Until then, I might be posting more Good Morning Soul videos here and there. I've had like a bunch. I've just been too lazy to upload, but we'll see if I can get back in the habit here. Obviously, my other channels, you should subscribe to those. Those are like my main focus. But if you're just here for short film reviews and me talking about other like little things here and there, I appreciate that. You're one of the few people who just enjoy the sound of my voice, and you're a treasure. But that's about all I got for this one. Thank you as always. I'll see you guys next time. If anything, let me turn this off here. Thank you guys for watching Good Morning Soul. I'll see you next time. And until then, with that, I leave you.